All right, so today I'm going to demo our rejuvenating facial peel, and we call this one the dead skin one. That's because this is a great, fantastic exfoliator. So you can take a peek at it. It looks like this. There's a lot in there. The colors and scents come from plants, so it's a wonderful product as far as just safe ingredients are concerned. A lot of times when people exfoliate, they use really harsh products that have ingredients that do this in a way that roughs up your skin rather than helps it repair itself, right? So a couple things, I'm just gonna explain how it's used, why it's used, and things like that. But I'm gonna get it on my face first, and then I'll tell you the whys and things like that. So when I'm using this, we have a mask brush, and I love pulling out the facial peel with the mask brush because if you dip your fingers in there, it can start to make this product get old faster because the enzymes will start to break down when they touch our skin touches it, and so we don't want that to happen. So I usually use a Q-tip or this wonderful mask brush, and some people apply it like this. I just put it right onto my hand after I use that, and I go ahead and go like this. And I always tell people you want to use enough but not like sop your whole face with it. You want to use it almost like you're buttering bread is what I tell people, like a nice layer of it, and you go ahead and put it on, and you can put it all over your face. The wonderful thing about this product is it's great for all skin types. Blemish prone skin can use this one without a problem, which is uncommon for exfoliators. And so I'm gonna even pull a bit of that on my neck. So I put it on. The reason we exfoliate is because as we get older, our skin cells will slough off by themselves less and less. So the older we get, the more they sit there, the duller our skin looks. And so we don't want that to happen. So we want to be exfoliating because we want to help slough off those dead skin cells. When you look at little babies, their skin is shedding, but it's taking care of itself. Whereas as we get older, that doesn't happen for us. It just sits there, and all of a sudden our skin is looking more dull than it needs to. So I started a little bit early, and I can tell because my hand is kind of sliding, and that still means we need a little bit more time, but you can see it's working because I do have some dead skin on my hands. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start doing circles. When you put this product on, you need to have dry hands and a dry face when you start, because if you have water on your fingertips or on your face, it's not going to work. That's one of the other things that can be tricky with this one. You just want to make sure that your hand skin and your face skin is completely dry before starting. Now this is nasty. Do you see that? That is my dead skin coming up right now. I needed to exfoliate, and I needed to exfoliate right here really bad because I was putting on my makeup yesterday, and I was waiting to do this video because I knew I needed to update my video, and I was grossed out by how much extra skin I could see right here. So exfoliating also helps your makeup sit on really nice. So this is about enough for me. I don't need to keep rubbing like crazy. I've got plenty off. It's hard to see, but there's just chunks of dead skin all over. So then after this, I would just move on with the rest of my cleansing process. A couple of tips, like I said, just to remember when you're using this, pull it out of the container with either a Q-tip or, mask brush or something like that. Dry hands, dry face. When you're putting it on, put it on buttery type, just, not a lot, not a little, right in between. Spread it on your face. The wait time, you want to just feel it out. You can start right around 30 to 40 seconds. You can just start feeling it to see if it's just slick. If it's still slick, it's not time yet. If it's already dry, it's too late. So you want to just kind of right in between and then start those circles all around your face so that you can get that skin to come off. If you have any trouble, make sure and let your consultant know. The other thing is you don't really want to be in a damp room either. You want to be just in regular conditions. So if you just popped out of the shower, not a good time because your face is going to be wet after that. So if you need help using this one, the other thing that I recommend first, and then you can ask your consultant as well, but I recommend putting a little bit on the back of your hand to give it a little test run, because that way you can see just how medium it needs to be as far as dryness and wetness before you start your circles. If you can use it on your elbows, people use this product all over. If you get those bumps on your arms, you can use them right, you can use the product right there. And those are good places to practice because our face is sometimes the harder place to use it because we're just unsure and we don't want to be really rough with our face. We don't want to be like going crazy on it and rubbing really hard. So those are some tips. Just let your consultant know or myself know if you're struggling with it and we can help you out.